Roger McFadden. I'm Chief Science Officer for McFadden and Associates. We're a company that consults with chemical manufacturing companies, cleaning products manufacturers, the Jansan supply business. We work closely with sustainable procurement organizations. We don't make products, we don't sell products. We help our clients make more sustainable products and products that are safer for humans and the environment. So good to be here today. So how do we help people find cleaning products that perform well? And by the way, performing well is very important. So we can't ignore that. But at the same time, we can't ignore the impact of these chemicals on our human bodies and on our environment. And so for the past several decades, companies at ISSA and companies across our industry have been working on trying to find safer alternatives. One of the things that we do is help our companies and clients find safer alternatives. Well, how do we do that? Well, we have to be able to understand that people want credibility. They don't expect our businesses to be perfect, but they do expect us to be honest. And so transparency is very important, and honesty is important, and trust. And if we're going to build trust, we've got to be more transparent. We've got to be more, disclose more than we've been doing in the past. Now, some of that's being done in our industry by companies on their own, volunteering to provide lists of ingredients in their products. We commend those companies for doing that. And by the way, ISSA has a number of members that do that now. And they put those ingredients on their websites, for instance, which was 20 years ago. We never saw that. They were trying to protect their ingredients. Today, they're much more open. And we like to encourage companies to do that. We help companies do that. But at the same time, to be able to accomplish that, we have to find safer alternatives. So rather than talking about the bad all of the time and lists of bad chemicals, we like to talk about the new, emerging bio-based materials, for instance, that can help there. Well, how do consumers know that what they're buying is credible? Well, first of all, certifications. So certifications like EPA Safer Choice, for example, is excellent because there's a whole rigorous standard that's behind all of that. So when consumers find that logo on the products, they can be assured that it's been rigorously reviewed by profilers, toxicologists who have looked at these ingredients. But then we shouldn't forget that there's other certifications as well, like Green Seal, for instance, or UL Eco Logo. Those are excellent ways for consumers to validate that the claims. We want to avoid greenwashing. Greenwashing is harmful to companies, it's harmful to our industry, it's harmful to consumers because they start being skeptical. And so for us to build trust, we have to send customers to places where they can find this credibility. But then what can this industry do beyond what it has already to promote healthier and more sustainable cleaning practices and products? Well, first of all, let's innovate. So let's spend time innovating in our companies and finding solutions to some of these chemicals of concern that have found their way into our cleaning products, into our lives. And by the way, you've got a lot of companies doing that already. So I would encourage ISSA, HCPA, and other associations who have really leadership members to spend time telling their story, talk about it, do case studies, tell about the successes they're having in that, and invest in sustainable chemistry. Sustainable chemistry and sustainable engineering, I believe, is the future. It's the companies that survive over the next few decades are going to innovate and use sustainable chemistry and sustainable engineering to design their products. And what that means is, let's take the ingredients of concern out of the products at design so they never get in there. Because if they get in there, we're going to spend a lot of money getting them back out again and trying to explain to people why they were there in the first place. So from our perspective, that's the way we do it. Now, there are some tools out there that can help us. Green screens, for instance, toxicology green screens being done on ingredients today are very important. Clean ingredients, there's a whole lot of great lists of good ingredients already available out there through Clean Ingredients. The EPA's skill list, this is a list of safer chemical ingredients that the EPA has already identified. We're seeing a lot of our members and a lot of our industry partners and collaborators using those lists to make decisions with. So thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity to share these thoughts today.